Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to say thank you for listening to my presentation. It's great to see you. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ferdian Nurcahyo. My name 2101013. The purpose of the presentation is conventional system. Okay, next. Conventional or companion machine are simple equipment that can move from one place to another as means of transportation, carrying goods for small to large campuses. Containers are used as means of transportation that is fast and efficient. There are several types of containers such as roller container, bed container, and so on. In an industry, sometimes there are heavy and dangerous materials that can even be carried or transported by humans. So that transportation aids are needed to overcome this human limitation in terms of energy to maintain the safety and security of industrial works. For this reason, many component methods are chosen as an means of transporting solid industrial material. Okay, next. Type of container. The following are the qualification of several types of container specification that are often used, including number one, roll container. A definition of roll container is a specification of a container that uses a roller to transport goods. In its displacement, the roller container utilizes the gravitational force of the Earth. However, some are pushed. Secondly, different from other types of container, the roller system is specifically designed so that it can goods to be transported, for example, made of metal, rubber, and other. Okay, next. B. Main components of roller container. Body frame. The body frame is useful for supporting the roller so that its portion does not move. Polish. The support polish serves as the foundation for the roller container body. Drive motor. The driving motor is the part that drives the drive roller so that it can move or rotate according to a speed that has been set previously by the operator. Roller. The function of the roller is to move the goods being transported. The roller is the main component so that design and shape must preserve not to create vibration when walking so as not to damage the road. Roller components include pipe shafts, snap rings, bearing housing, cell G-rings, and brakes. Transmission system. The transmission system is divided into two, namely the transmission of the drive motor with a drive roller and the transmission of a drive roller with another roller. Okay, next. Okay, G. Working principle of conveyor belt. But conveyor serves to move goods with the rotation of the motor. The prime mover of the motor is connected to a drum called a pulley. The drum is covered by a belt whose width and length adjust to carry company in distance D. Bed conveyor function. Bed conveyor function. Bed conveyors that transport large capacity material with the contraction of that container includes horizontal direction transport, diagonal or inverse transport, horizontal and diagonal transport. Okay, next. Take can container. A definition of can container. Can container is container with unbroken chain to pull from the drive unit. Can container also table for holding just small crossing combination of horizontal and vertical lines and high temperatures. In the industrial world, the use of can container has described due to high maintenance and the many problems encountered. B. Container can container specific. Can container consists of several types based on the type or function, including can sliding. The sliding can has very few movements part. Can can rolling can rolling is wider than rolling sliding. Okay, next. The container type. There are types types on can container including scraper container. Scraper container is the cheapest type of the chain container compared to others. The scraper container can operate up to 5, 453, reaching a maximum speed of the 150 per m and carrying capacity of 3, 360 tons per hour. Upon container, upon container can operate up to slope of 25 degrees, carrying capacity of the 100 tons per hour, maximum speed of the 100 m can be used for light rock or oily metal too. Bucket container. Bucket container is container with bucket specification made of steel and can be moved by a can. It is a reality in impacts with a simple assembly, maximum speed of 100 m and capacity of the 100 tons per hour and the ability to transport bulk material. Okay, next. Bucket elevator. Bucket lift can transport material at slopes that are steeper than the slopes of other conventional can. Therein, a bucket or bucket that is carried or driven by a can. This bucket have different shapes depending on the reflection. The minimum poly shape for transporting polyphers, dry material, or small granules. The shape of the sticky material is flatter for transporting the sticky material, cast rock bucket for transporting light and heavy material. Okay, next. Five, screw container. Definition of screw container. Screw container is the most appropriate material container for solid material with a solid and thin texture. As the name suggests, the screw container is equipped with the tool made of twist blades called a flag that surrounds the object. It looks like usually container are made of steel plates, semi-circular in shape, with track slide made of wood. Okay, next. 5. Periodic container. A definition of periodic container. A periodic container, or also called a flow container machine, is a container that is suitable for transporting light material in the form of small tube through the airflow. The tools used in the pneumatic container include pump or fan is air generator. Second, for like particle separator, filter box or filter bag work to filter dust. Okay, next. B. How do periodic conveyor works? The pump connected to the straw in the transport system will connect to material via a mobile and hose. Then the solid material is transported by the airflow, the siphon for the next to the pump. If the transparent solid contains dust, the dust will enter the filtered box in the section between the cyclone and the pump. If not, of course, the dust will damage the pump and harm the air, the environment if it is simply thrown into the air. This airflow container is very suitable for confining materials that must always be kept clean, such as grains, polyferous materials such as soda, and so on, so that the material remains in good condition and does not contain harmful substances such as lead and arsenic. Okay, thank you for listening. My all thus we shall be next for all of us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.